Throw the ball. Grant behind the line.
Helps your offense. If that defense starts to creep up and take that away.
Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
This guy is a glorious football.
There's a loss after the completion. It's a good play by the defense.
As I always talk about this, you can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle the corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover. He does a good job being physical and making that play.
They'll to throw it here on second down. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. Third down now.
Moves. Cut it.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now.
If they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here. Using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards, giving them a chance anyway.
It's a huge fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here. And I got to give them all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of one. Here's the second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He'll take a deep shot here. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He's got some open field ahead. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it a bit.
On the ready.
That might be part of his playing style. There's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Chris, it's the consistency on his back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and he keeps running the way he is. Not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You've really got to stretch rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. And Aaron's formations to the line on the free-up offense. Hand off to the back. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown. We have a short field of offense. Exactly what you're supposed to do. Big pass for the interception.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it up. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important gain. Marcus Wright last night had a very entertaining first quarter of play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. Powering through. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. Offense dragging up the tempo now.
It's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw. Put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of the quarterback. So you have the Burrow moment in 2019.
It's a solid.
Ready, set.
A new set of downs after that completion.
Blizzy, blizzy. Set.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. He's good as he throws it. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. Working out right through drills and summer two-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid lead.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are somewhat athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think they have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I would expect this defense to put in the spot and keep this quarterback from running.
Fires it to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. Touchdown, LSU. This quarterback on fire today. They were back on the starting line. It's a bold, great execution.
Well, it's easy to just kind of pull the horns in and get conservative when you're first going back close to the goal line. Not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and made a nice touchdown.
Fielded near the end. He's going to come out with it. They tackle him at the 9. It's a good coverage. Also left the hands. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Tried to run the 30 good enough to make mistakes. It's good time when the receiver makes the catch and then has to lose a run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Defense is coming. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there. They were able to knock it loose.
They'll run it here. They tackle him behind the line of loss of 3. The offense won with 3 up.
Belly stunner.
Motion by the back to make the defense adjust. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a
At the very least, a few. They got to be scratching their hands and hoping that in the second half, this play right here, they can come back to bite it.
And the ball is handed off by Michelle. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
And that's the really what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front of the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's a really solid defense on the
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, you get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
It's a quick grab. Gets into space at the 50. Breaks clear. End zone ahead.
So about the receivers that hold the shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, it's a ball away, and it's a touchdown.
Offense out there.
Cricket.
Trying to run it with the option. Pitch to the back. And he's going to be stopped short set to kick the ball off now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Gets made on the out route. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Nice play to start the drive.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz. You hope it gets going. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that back right side of that offensive line. I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the line. Now they're getting it on that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Makes the takes of the ball and
Ringo!
second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Oh, it's batted down by the defense. Great move to deny a touchdown.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
He's got a man down the middle. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up. First and goal from the 8. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff on first and goal. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Offense facing second. Harrison Morris now on the DBs. Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. Stop at the line, still a few yards short from pay dirt.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe you hold the 3 points. Instead, you run the football, keep it on the ground, and get the touchdown.
Reach the point, puts him up to 9 now. Now the kickoff team's out on the field. Was he on the end line? Now he's bringing it out. And he's brought down at the 12. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Looking to set up a screen pass here.
Defense, you can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the round here. Makes a nice catch. Gets the first down in the process.
Call is on first and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Tackle at the 17, but a big interception for this defense.
Boy, Chris hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. He's going to pull it down and run. He will be stuffed. No gain.
What defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, it's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Finds room at the 30. And that will pick up the first down spot at the 38. A good timeout call by the offense on this play. They touch the left side of the offensive line and come up with a huge play.
Your favorite, Chris, there. No pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Watkins. Breaks a tackle into the clear. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. Real mistakes, more than enough for a first down.
This is what you love to see, right? The quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, as he gets hit, as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength, and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
And now the handoff. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss on second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. He's looking to throw. Deep shot caught inside the 25. No stopping. Takes it all the way. Touchdown Tigers.
If you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his third touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball in the end zone.
Getting knocked straight to the 18. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. They bring him down, but not retains first down yardage. The timeout is called as they move the stage late in the second quarter. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. First down. They're going to throw the football. And the pass ball is incomplete. No time left in the first half clock. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Gators will kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Gets the ball up as it's hit. No huddle here for the offense.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
They get him down after the completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, and he dropped it. Don't see that all over this guy. Brings up fourth down.
Maybe a couple things there. Number one, pressure in the quarterback. The other thing is really good coverage by the secondary. Quarterback had no choice but to get rid of that football. And now you get to the down. Punt the ball away and get your defense back out on the field.
Good throw, testing the middle. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. They've got it. They convert on fourth down. The drive keeps going.
essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. They had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. He's back to throw again on second down. This time it's complete. They get him down, but not before he reaches the ball to the 32. LSU game set for the first and 10 coming up.
It was a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and you talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. It doesn't have to be Burrow, which is the guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now, you're starting to see that on this team. Good completion. Now, if you do it consistently, because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
Looking to throw yet again. Dump off caught by the running back. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now, we're looking at a third down.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. One down, across the line of the game.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. On the double. In the second half, get to a third down, get us ready for the ball. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Here's the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. The motion right back now forces the defense to adjust. The quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Touchdown, LSU. Stretching the lead. This one is getting
We're talking about a quarterback. This is a critical time in this game, and he comes up with that play against this coverage. Everything's covered. He uses his legs. Not a first down, but a touchdown.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The offense retakes the field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
The defense coordinator was all week telling us about gap integrity. This running back increases it all. Really sound defense on that play.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. At the 10. And he steps up at the 2. So close to a big 6. It's a tremendous play.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this defense ends up with a big turnover and quickly the nail in the coffin.
They expect to cash in the starting field position. His first and goal from the 2. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Second down and goal upcoming. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And the route is on. Well, no surprise, the offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator they kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And the point after is good. Now they get set to kick it away. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. He's tackled. Not good field position to start the drive.
On the
The
set.
Gators offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He fires this throw and it's intercepted.
That's back-to-back drives now. This offense is throwing interceptions. They got to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel formations, try to find a new way to attack because right now, this isn't working.
And they finally stop it, but a decent game that time. Second down after that one on the previous one. With the play fake, he'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
And they hit it just right. It's incomplete. Let's not fourth down this game. See if they can make it 2 or 2. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They make the tackle, but this is a nice first down yard. Ronnie keeps going.
The defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted. They didn't stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and his
Touchdown Tigers to stretch the lead. The route is on.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with his receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football, it's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Good effort, not great work. Look how teams come on the field now to send this one away. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
Okay, ready?
First down here for this offense.
Set.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He tackled and sack him back at the 10.
On the ready.
Second down after that previous play.
325.
The snapper, quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play.
On the
First
double.
play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down.
Pound.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Incomplete. As good as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
These guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Oh, that one's picked off. Did he take it all the way?
There's a play call. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception costs out.
That line of Bengals offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? He'll be taken down. There is a flag in the field. We'll see if this sack holds up. That offensive penalty will be declined, but the defense are happy to take the result of that play. Here comes the punch formation.
Timber.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The pass rush closing in. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense.
This is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris. People like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
Gonna run it. It's He's not gonna get the first down. It's fourth down. Ready to move your way. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, and no chance of a return here. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. Big gain across midfield. They'll slot it down to the 30. Well, this defense has played well for the left down there. Feels so comfortable with this big lead in the line there.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense is not giving up. This game is not going the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together. The key to the third down between the quarterback and the wide receiver is the timing. That quarterback knows he's got to get the ball out quickly and on time. Give his receiver a chance to not just make the catch and stay in bounds, but to be able to give him a chance to maybe get upfield.
Can he get in? Tackle made at the 1-yard line. First and goal.
It's so easy to get caught up in the receivers, the quarterback, your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and first down for Hey.
The Gators will line up now. It's first and goal.
Easy.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. They tackle him behind the line. A loss of 4.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has the ability to run and to throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game someday.
They tackle him behind the line. A loss of 4.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about four-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
On the ready.
The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away.
Igloo. Igloo. Go.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Touchdown. Still no answer to the passing game.
First of all, impressed with the use of not turn the game off. They set the line into the final whistle, and the offense is following their lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. They're going to win this game. But I'll tell you what, here's the problem.
Pick it on up here. On site. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job.
On the double.
You see this to start a drive. First and goal from the line.
Ready, go.
Touchdown, LSU. This one is getting low.
That's another touchdown for these guys, and they have had a daily trend, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And knocks the game team right down the middle. Let's see if they get a turn opportunity to bring this back. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's running it out. He steps out after 20, tried to make something happen, but cost the offense 5 yards of field position. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he just throws it away.
I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he's did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning.
Pilot. Pilot. Ready.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. It's Hawkins. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Hawkins. Tackle made after a big game.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead. And I know the coach isn't content giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the baseball's incomplete.
Look at the defense today. They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood the scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most in this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build from the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over. But you love to see the offensive coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Inside the 40, and it's another first down.
And to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. Put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up the first down.
He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he got a little pass rush there on first down.
This offense is really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back, and I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10.
Let's go.
Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Catches
example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
Set. Hut.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game.
On the ready.
It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional. I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Pitches to the back. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show.
And he'll get there. Touchdown, Eagles.
Most impressive thing to do this out.
Ready.
I think that tells you a lot about this team. The character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. The sophomore quarterback fortunate that didn't end in an interception. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. The onside kick works as they steal up possession.
Well, how about that? Man, you don't see that happen hardly ever with an onside kick coming up exactly the way it is drawn. Great execution on this one. Let's see what they can do with this.
He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Going the other way, can they stop him? He'll be taken down, but after a good time.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game.